Taurus, hello dear, how are you? This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are also way more than welcome. So let's see what's coming through for my Taurus. Please only take what fits your story, disregard the rest, and use your discernment. Switch around the characters if need be. This could be love related, take it as it applies. This could be job environment, home environment, family, friends, colleagues, however it applies to your life. So let's see what's coming through for the Ganesh oracles here. One card for my Taurus, please. One card for Taurus. There we go. Priorities. This is about prioritizing your energy, prioritizing what is more important in your life compared to the others. Where are you spending your time? How are you spending your time? Are you accomplishing things? Is it procrastinating and wasting time? This is the universe asking you to prioritize. I'm drawn to this lotus flower that Ganesh is holding up in this card specifically, where it is this this challenge for a lotus flower to grow through the mud, the challenges, the darkness before it blooms. And it's actually one of the most beautiful flowers in my opinion. That's why you see it in the bottom right hand corner of my screen over here is my logo, the lotus flower, the struggle that you end up growing from and becoming more beautiful through all of these challenges that life throws at you. So that's why I'm seeing right now you could be going through some challenges, but this is Ganesh asking, are you prioritizing your energy accordingly? Are you going to be able to take this rough challenge, this time right now, and grow from it? Or are you going to just continue putting yourself in cycles that you could get out of if you choose to look at it in a different point of view, if you choose to prioritize your energy? So let's see what the tarot brings through for my Taurus here, please. Can we get some tarot for the sign of Taurus? They want to be very specific with your cards today, don't they? So we will be going through your current energy, what the universe is asking you to focus on, any recent past energies, strength of yours, your near future energy, your current emotions or actions at this time, your environment, any wishes and dreams, hopes, possibly even fears, and an outcome. A potential outcome if you continue going on this energy that is being described throughout this reading. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Cups. So this is about speaking about your unconditional love, how you're approaching the situation. Is this something where you go full throttle into it with emotions? I am seeing that in this spread prominently in moving forward in what the universe is asking you to focus on. Taking the approach with a loving vibration, an unconditional loving vibration. And yes, we can look at the word love, and that's what many focus on when the phrase unconditional love is used. Many forget to look at the word unconditional though. Unconditional has no limits on it. It has no consequences. There's nothing being asked in return when we unconditionally give love. And this card over here, the Knight, is specifically speaking about taking action based off of our emotions, based off of the love that we have. And from this card I see this this bow and arrow that the character is using, and the wolves. Now the wolves come in packs, they come in this loyalty. There's loyalty when it comes to your pack, when it comes to your soul tribe, being and surrounding yourself with individuals that can help you grow, that can help your soul in moving forward, that can help you in your growth. With these priorities, are these individuals helping you grow, to move forward, to accomplish, or are they distracting you? And with this energy, I'm sensing, I always see this card as, I don't know why the phrase, you two go together, you two go together, come towards me. Like she's, what do you call it? Little Cupid. So in the recent past, there might have been some indecision with the Two of Swords, but with this indecision, there was a lot of introspection. This is about blinding yourself when it comes to using a logical approach. And even if you were to try to look at the situation from a logical standpoint, from what you know about it, from what you've previously learned about this situation, learned about this person, these people involved, what I'm seeing from this is this step that you have taken back so that you can look at it from an intuitive point of view. The Two of Swords always reminds me of where the lady in the original Rider Waite, she's sitting over there and she's blindfolded. But this is the universe having the obstacles in the background that you're not aware of. But there is work being done in the background and you don't see it. And that's the reason why you can't make this decision at this time. That's why there's a stalemate. It might feel like nothing is happening, but it's because you're unable to see it. You're unable to know about it because it has nothing to do with you, with the people that you're involved with. Maybe they're going through something or have been going through something that you're unaware of. And with this Two of Swords, there's a stalemate. There's no movement. It might have felt very stagnant. In your current energy, we have the Five of Cups. So you might feel disappointed. You might feel like you've lost something. You might even feel disconnected from people at this time. I do see disconnection. But during this disconnection, do you take the approach of a loving approach? Are you considerate from what others are going through? Or are you assuming that they're ignoring you because they don't want to deal with this situation right now? Maybe they're feeling overwhelmed, or they're trying to take a step back to look at it from a different approach, to look at this specific situation with you from a different point of view. But also what I'm seeing with this Five of Cups is that you might be feeling lost. I feel like both parties in this situation feels lost, feels confused, feels potentially even overwhelmed, not knowing how to move forward, because you don't know if the other person involved has an emotional connection to you, and they don't know if you have an emotional connection to them based off of actions that have been taken. I don't see any words that have been said throughout this reading over here, besides the Two of Swords, which is a stalemate, which is not knowing which direction to take. So that's the only sword energy that I'm sensing over here. But you are hoping for the Ace of Swords communication to come back up. So I'm sensing that there's a lot of individuals here that could potentially be separated from their person or from people involved. There is a separation over here, especially since you're taking a step back, not knowing how to approach this situation, and the people around you also aren't necessarily taking an approach right now. They're not taking action right now. They're trying to rest, rejuvenate, recuperate their energy to also look at it from an enlightenment point of view. In what the universe is asking you to focus on is the Page of Cups, or in this card it says the Knave of Cups. But this is, I'm just sensing from this image specifically, it's also the wolf here, but there's only one wolf and this lady that looks very shy. So previously you might have been very headstrong, straightforward, But in this energy, I'm sensing, take this time to rest. Take this time to prioritize your own health. Prioritize your own finances. To prioritize your energy at this time. To make that blueprint plan before taking action. And with this Page of Cups, this is also taking an approach as a messenger, starting young. Even if you've known this person for a couple years, start new, start fresh. Don't bring the past back. With this Page energy, it is the young energy. It's having that like the new love. See them for who they are now, not who they were in the past. Let's get some more information on the Knave of the Cups over here for Taurus, please. I feel like if you're feeling disappointment or disappointed in the situation because it hasn't gone according to what you would have hoped for, instead of assuming or accusing, try to take it as it is and know that whatever has happened right now has happened for its reasons, whether you're aware of its reasons or not. The universe is working here. In Leo. So taking the approach of a leadership when it comes to your emotions, being creative when communicating to this person if you do, being creative in your own endeavors as well, focusing on your, as I said earlier, the blueprints and creating your own life. You have the world in your hands. How do you take this idea and apply it? With this Leo energy, this is those first impressions, those lasting impressions. You know, it's also taking the chance. If you're waiting for someone, take the chance and communicate to them. If you're coming with a fiery approach, then it might just heat the situation and cause unnecessary drama. But what I'm seeing from this is if you come with a loving approach, with the cups over here, this unconditional love, not expecting anything in return, underneath this Knight of Cups was the Ten of Pentacles. I do see long-lasting commitment with this, a legacy for generations. So taking this unconditional love approach, not expecting anything, but just going into it with wanting to give love, then I do see a potential for long-lasting, stable, when truth is spoken, long-lasting and stability does come through from that. So in your strength, we have the Two of Wands. Now this is where you have this idea, or you're capable of having the idea, leaving the comfort zone. As I was sensing earlier, is just go for it. Take that approach. From this Leo energy, it's taking a chance, doing something you're not comfortable with. Or you might have thought about it, but there's something holding you back. There's this fear of, what if it doesn't go right? But there's also this question of, what if it does go right? What if it does work in your favor? And with this Two of Wands energy, I'm sensing that things might actually end up working in your favor if you take a loving approach. This creative energy is what I'm seeing from this, the Two of Wands. Very creative, passionate energy. I want to get more information on the Two of Wands here, please. There might even be inspiration. You're inspired. Neptune energy. As I said, inspiration. It says right here, inspire others. You might be the one being inspired, or you might be the one inspiring those around you. Be prepared to sacrifice over here as well with this Neptune energy. This is knowing that healing is the only way, taking a slow approach is going to help benefit you. Don't jump in fully, just take it step by step. Take that blueprint, that plan that you have created or that you will create, and take it step by step. This shouldn't be challenging for you to prioritize your everyday. Don't prioritize the big picture and then only aim for the goal. Take it step by step. Take it slowly. Go approach the situation knowing that others are involved and that others need to catch up to you as well, or that you need to catch up to them. Some might move at a faster pace, and that's okay. But there might be some confusion if there is no communication, if others aren't on the same page as you. And with this Neptune energy and the Two of Wands, this is about getting others onto the same plan as you, and compromising if they even have ideas to bring into your blueprints or your plan. This is about compromising your energy, compromising the structure. In your near future, we have the King of Cups, and I absolutely love this year for you. Moving into the King of Cups is where we have stability when it comes to our emotions. This is a very compassionate energy. But with the masculine energy, it doesn't matter if you're female or a male, but with this masculine energy, the masculine is where we have the understanding. The feminine is the negative energy if you look at it scientifically. The negative is the feminine energy and the positive is the masculine energy. And with the King energy, this is where we finally have this understanding of how to balance our emotions when it comes to the cups. The King of Cups. It doesn't matter what confusion is happening around you, you're able to be in balance with your own emotions, not being affected by the emotions of others, not being affected by the actions or the words being said of others, because you have control over yourself emotionally. And with this King of Cups, I'm sensing that you do have your voice inside, and let it be heard at the right time. I'm sensing that with this aurora lights behind you. I absolutely love this card. This is becoming the alpha of the pack. By taking a loving approach, being there for those around you. By doing what is best for not only yourself, but for everyone involved. That's why I'm sensing taking it step by step over here. Compromising is definitely going to help in moving forward. This King of Cups energy, this is about being open to the ideas of others, broadening your viewpoint. Let's get more information of the King of Cups energy here, please. For Taurus. There we go. Saturn energy. Being realistic. Having concerns for others. This is the father of the planets, is how I see the Saturn energy. This is where, again, that patience comes through, you know, where you wait before you take action. You make sure that this is going to benefit you, that every word that is being said is going to benefit you. That's where prioritize comes through. Prioritizing your energy. Is what I'm going to do right now going to benefit me? This card is also knowing those limits. It says it down here, limits imposed. Having your boundaries set up when it comes to your emotions, and also respecting the boundaries of others. You don't need to know everything the person is going through. Sometimes people keep their emotions, especially if it's negative ones, because they don't want to bring that into the household, or they don't want to impose that onto you when it has nothing to do with you. People need their space. And with this is also caution, you know, regarding this situation. Be very cautionate when it comes to taking an approach, especially when it comes to a loving situation. Because I'm seeing a lot of emotions of what the universe is asking you to focus on. A loving approach when it comes to coming towards this person. And I feel like you are trying to adapt towards that. You're trying to find this balance, trying to adapt to your environments. With this prioritized card coming out, I do see you working on it. You are moving forward with the other party being considered within this as well. In your current energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. And again, this is about prioritizing, finding a balance, finding that equilibrium or enlightenment, bringing about balance when it comes to what are you focusing on? Family, friends, love, work, your career, your passion, your desires, other people's desires. This is about trying to find balance, prioritizing what works best for you and how does that affect those around you, taking everything into consideration. That's where I see you're at this moment. The environment around you or a specific person is in the Hanged Man energy. They're trying to rest, trying to protect themselves. As I say, this energy might be, I'm getting this energy of feeling overwhelmed, feeling like they just need some time to rest. They might not even know how to take an approach, so I'm sensing that this person might be doing research in how can I approach this situation, or they're focusing on finding balance and calmness within their environments as well. They're trying to look at the situation from a different perspective. There might be also some sacrifice that this person is going through. They might have lost something or lost someone. They're also going through this emotional pain. They're trying to find the balance of their wisdom and what they know about the situation as well. Trying to see it for how it is. Let's get more information of Taurus environment here with the Hanged Man energy, please. I feel like communication will come about in Gemini. So definitely when it comes to the way of thinking, this person is trying to sacrifice what they previously know and look at it from the perspective of what it is. There's no assumptions in what this energy is trying to get to. What they know about the situation, what they believe about the situation. And they're also trying to find the quickest way to get over what they're going through right now. This is also an energy of fluctuations. So they might be feeling all over the place, and that's why I'm sensing a lot of balance that this person or these people are trying to get through. With this Gemini energy, Gemini is an air sign, so they're trying to find a way to communicate, a way to think, a way to interpret what is actually happening. They're trying to gain information or trying to also find a way of how they can explain what they're going through to you. They want to communicate. With this Gemini energy, they do want to tell you what is happening. They just don't know how. What I'm seeing that you're hoping for, or that your person is hoping for, is communication. I feel like both of you want to communicate. The Ace of Swords. You want to gain this understanding. Both of you do. This is a desire from both perspectives. I feel like there's a lot of information that is untold, that is unknown, but there's also when communication does want to happen or is, then confusion just is brought upon because of assumptions. So if you both go into this not assuming anything or not desiring anything as an outcome, you both just walk in with unconditional love, then I do see problems being solved and harmony being brought upon the situation. In your outcome, we have the King of Swords. So the King energy is the action, survival energy, as I said earlier, the masculine energy, whereas feminine is more introspection, intuition. The masculine energy is more taking action. And with this King of Swords, communication will happen. And when it does, are you prepared? Have you set out those blueprints, and do you have the true emotion behind it? Are you expressing your truth, your authenticity, or are you trying to protect yourself and you might end up pushing each other away because you don't want to get hurt again out of fear that what if it doesn't work out? But then again, with this question that I had earlier, but what if it does work out? So if you take the approach that it is going to work out, then more than likely it is going to. But if you walk into it feeling like it's just a cycle that's going to be repeated, then it's going to be a cycle that's going to be repeated. But I'm sensing if you're realistic about this, then closure will come about. Communication will happen. Commitment now is a different story, but what I'm seeing over here is communication will happen. Let's get more information of that King of Swords as the outcome. More information for the King of Swords there, please. There we go. Mercury, communicate. Analyze the situation. Let your mind tell you what is happening and how to go about the situation. Mercury is the communication planet where many words will be spoken. You know, many thoughts about or even from this person will be said. Words can come from you. Words are going to come from this person. This is also becoming aware. The King of Swords isn't only about communication. Mercury isn't only about communicating. It's also about listening and analyzing. Getting down to the truth of the matter. And that's what I see as your potential outcome if you continue moving into this King of Cups energy, where you're realistic about it. As we saw your near future energy, the Saturn. Being realistic, being concerned for both of our well-beings, your well-being and the people or person involved. So let's see if we can get another card here to end off this reading for my Taurus, please. Dreams are seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream. So dreams are seeds of change. Nothing ever grows without a seed, and nothing ever changes without a dream. And this is what I'm also seeing here from this Two of Wands. The ideas that you have, how do you approach it, is the question over here. How are you going to inspire others with these ideas, this blueprint that you're creating, this plan, taking it step by step. So beautiful energy coming through in this reading. I love you guys to the moon and back. If it resonates, I would appreciate a like, share, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.